Very much for your call. Bob in Bletchley. Hello, Bob.
Good afternoon, good morning, JBS.
Morning, Bob. What would you like to say?
I'd like to say Rule Britannia.
Right. What do you mean by that?
Well, England is England.
Yes. You're going to have to elaborate a little bit, Bob, if this conversation is going to make any more sense to anyone apart from yourself.
Okay, I've lost my father in 1908.
Yes.
Fighting the Sikhs and the Muslims, or whatever you call them, Muslims. It's a very sad thing, but...
Bob, what has this got to do with racism?
I'm a Chelsea supporter.
Right.
And I stand for England.
And what do you mean by that?
What I mean is it's our country, and we don't need to import so many people into my country.
So are you saying then, Bob, that you are not very keen on black people?
I'm not saying that word.
Well, is that what you want to say?
No. Black, green or white. It is our country, Rule Britannia.
Yes.
Okay. There's 2 wars been fought.
Yes. Many people who fought for this country, Bob, you know, in wars throughout our history, have been black, have been Asian.
Yes, they have.
Have had different skin colours.
Yes, they have. And
So what point are you making, Bob?
Well, give them all a passport so they can join our country. If we get any more in this country, JBS, we're going to sink.
Bob, I need to try and understand, because I think what you're trying to say is that you can understand this racism.
Yes, I can.
You can?
Yes, I can.
So you can understand a bunch of blokes pushing a black man off a train, can you?
Well, they're only standing up for their own country. The French hate us.
No, first of all, these were British men in France.
Yes.
So they weren't standing up for their own country. They were in somebody else's country, and they pushed a black man off a train.
Yes.
How on earth can you defend that?
I can.
How can you defend that?
It's in the blood, JBS.
What do you mean it's in the blood? Bob, you're going to have to start saying something a little bit more intelligent, because at the moment you're making yourself sound like a complete and utter idiot.
Thank you very much, JBS, for saying that. I am an Englishman.
You keep saying that, Bob. What do you want, a medal?
Yes, please. Do you want me to show you some?
Bob, the fact is, they pushed a black man off a train. They judged him on the colour of his skin, not on who he is as a man or what he may do.
Yes.
Now, that's disgraceful.
Oh, I know it is. I know that is.
But you're saying that you understand and have sympathy with what they did.
I do understand. French people hate us. They hate us. And unfortunately, the coloured guy was thrown off the train because he was French.
In his own country?
Yes.
And you support that, do you?
Yes.
Bob, you're an absolute disgrace. Have you got children? Have you got grandchildren?
I've got great-grandchildren, 9.
Well, God help them all. I hope you don't ever feed your vile thoughts onto those young minds.
Thank you very much, JBS.
You keep saying thank you very much. Are you not at all ashamed by what you're saying?
No, I'm not. No.
But Bob, you're being a stupid man.
I'm standing up for...
You're not standing up for anything. You're being stupid.
No, I'm saying I disagree with what you're saying, JBS.
What? That it is wrong to push somebody off a train just because the colour of their skin is different to yours?
No, that man was French.
Regardless of whether he's French or any other nationality, to push someone off a train is unacceptable. Surely, Bob, you have enough brain capacity to comprehend that.
No, sir. No, sir. JBS, could we stop this conversation?
I think we can now, because it's rare I speak to anyone quite as stupid as Bob.